Good morning. Happy Good Friday morning. Still lots to do today. Super excited for 2023 field work. Let me give you an introduction to my new tractor. It's 8R 340. This is the first tractor, well, besides the 4020 I bought from Dad probably 20 years ago. This is the first tractor that I've purchased. I've always rented out the tractors from Dad to get all my field work done. Anyway, first tractor. The anhydrous rig is the farm's, and that was bought last year. So super excited. 2020 340 8R. 2021. This is a 2510H 2-point hitch hookup, 15 row, 30-inch anhydrous applicator. Let's get it started and warmed up, and I'll maybe go through it as I'm doing this process throughout the day. I fueled up last night. This is inside the cab. I don't know how dirty I left it. And or dusty. So essentially I have ag leader monitor with, it's not Paradigm, it's the auto steer system. It is Steer Command. Steer Command is how I run my auto steer on the tractor. This 4640 Gen 4 monitor and a secondary monitor for running my rate controller. Close window on other monitor. Accept. Okay. Yes. Calibrate. There we are. We will go ahead and refill our tank to 100% that we are not hooked up to yet, but we will do that. Right here you can see where I can switch between monitors. Bring this screen up here or down here. We will go to, we ran 2 tanks yesterday and I was able to do 43 acres. So we'll do a new task once we get down there. I will now drive to the field. I have, some drinks. In this tractor, I also have a refrigerator. Oh man, they're still cold. Possibly from last night. Nice refrigerator. This is a nice, couple things about this tractor inside the cab. Refrigerator, keep your drinks cool. And also, this is one of my favorite parts right here. Seat heater. We'll go ahead and turn that on. And then massage chair. So you can get a massage as you're sitting in the tractor the long hours of the day or of the season. All right, let's drive to the field. And we are back. I got halfway to the field and forgot I wanted to check and clean the anhydrous filter. That's what I was supposed to do last night. I opened up all the valves to bleed off all of the anhydrous, so there shouldn't be anything in there, but we will absolutely take our precautions in dealing with this stuff. So should be bled out and drained. We will open up this valve or that filter right there and see what it looks like on the inside. The field work, that was the neighbor. The field work happening right now in central Nebraska is a lot. Everybody is out doing something, preparing for planting quite possibly next week or definitely in the next 2 weeks. 3/4 inch wrench. All right, here's what I found. Got the cap lid off, and we will pull the filter, and then we will hop down here. I always like to always know your escape route when working with this stuff. Okay, anyway, here's the filter. Let's see what we filtered out. Rust. It's a stainless steel filter, and I believe, don't roll away, this is a magnet down there to help keep out the rust. So not too bad, not very plugged. It was only up to there. We had a lot more filtering to do. So anyway, we'll get this magnet cleaned off, put back in there, and then we will be running back to 100% efficiency. But this is probably just accumulated rust that comes through the transportation system, maybe in the tanks, maybe ended up in the tanks. But we want to put on the pure product of anhydrous ammonia in our soils. All right, as you can see, we are fertilizing anhydrous ammonia, NH3. Take a look at what I'm doing. I am actually doing variable rate. So based on the soil type, the organic matter, our grid sampling, what nutrients is out here and is not out here, we built a map, and now the computer is controlling how much nitrogen we put on in a specific area. You will see that right now. So here is my prescription and where it needs to be applied, and here is what it is actually doing. Now we need to turn around before I continue explaining what's going on. I idle down, pull back on this transmission speed with the foot switch. I shut the product off, and then I flick number 3 hydraulic to raise the discs. Turn the steering wheel, it kicks my auto steer out. Hopefully we can clear this ditch. And then also, hopefully we don't put a bind in the tanks. When you're pulling tanks, you kind of want to keep an eye on it. I am doing skip passes. So every 15 rows, we'll leave a blank in between. Do 3 up and back, and then I'll come back and fill it in. That way I don't have to turn so tight. I have found my line. That's the line that I want. So we press the auto steer button, and the front tires, front duals, will line up with the correct row. I do have 4-wheel drive on right here. And okay, press that down, it lowers the implement. Foot switch, you can see the pressure in that gauge and that gauge, and then the pressure in all those gauges, and it will match my hold on a second here, speed up. It matches my speed so that as I speed up, it'll apply more or less product, and also with the map base prescription, apply more or less. Do you guys like vests or not? I am a vest guy. Big fan of vests. When it's early in the morning, it keeps you warm right here, but it also gives you free range of motion for your arms. Right now I'm going about 7.2 miles an hour, and right now I'm calling for 249 pounds of product And that is what I am actually applying. So you want those numbers to match. And you can see how they change as I go through the field. Right there is how much is left in my tank. The nice thing about that is it will count down, so I can keep an eye on how full or empty my tanks are, and I'll know when I need to switch out. I typically like to switch out at one end of the field, even if there's like 5% left in the tank. That way I don't have to turn around midfield. Oh, this is a pressurized system. So there's pressure in the tanks, but I also run a hydraulic pump to keep the pressure high enough to be able to apply more faster. And you can see that with this hydraulic right here. That is running the hydraulic pump, which is right there. That's the hydraulic pump. And that shows me how much pressure it's keeping it, how much pressure is in the tank, or how much pressure the pump is helping me to create to get the, man, my nose itches, to get my to get the correct amount of product on. Beautiful day here again in Nebraska. And now we are in the harrow. I'm starting the harrowing operation, and I say we, not because of me and the internet, it's because it's me and Ethan. Hey. Ethan, I'm going to teach you how to harrow. So we have already root sliced this old corn ground. We are planting soybeans out here. I was able to have a successful burn on this to get rid of a lot of residue. And so I want you to drive about 8 to 10 miles an hour, or go as fast or as slow as you want. I have your auto steer set up. You can run that. And if you have any questions, call me on the radio. Stay away from the pivot and the power unit. And do you have any questions?
No, I mean, pretty straightforward.
It's just tractor. It's just tractor work.
It's just a tractor.
Have you done this before?
I've not, actually. This is my first time harrowing, so...
Have you driven this tractor before?
I have, many times. Yes.
Okay. Do you like this tractor?
I do. I like this, yeah.
It's my oldest and most beat up, crunchiest. It's not very clean. We'll do a good job of cleaning this up before planting, correct?
Definitely.
Are you going to do that job?
That will probably be my job.
Or give it to your sister?
We'll see if she wants to do that.
Who does better? Oh, that's an easy answer.
Who does it faster? That's a better question.
Faster, better, stronger. All right, good luck. You'll be here, and I will be across the road. There's my operation. So not too far away. I do have extra tanks, so I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Yeah. I'll be in contact. I have a radio, so.
Very good. All right, you think you got it under control, a crash course of how to quickly do it?
Sure,
here's your radio. You have aux cord, radio, you've got extra chargers. Is that all the important things?
I should be good, yeah.
Oh, good grief. Oh, yay, the wind is back. Hold on to your hats, folks. What happens here is it gives us a nice, flat, clean surface to plant on. That'll be a wonderful seed bed for soybeans. Stay tuned. Follow along this growing season. Okay, it's lunchtime. Man, it's 12:43, which means sometimes I eat lunch at 10 o'clock, 9, 10 o'clock. It's been so busy getting everything up and moving that I haven't had time to eat lunch. Now it is time to eat lunch. Ethan brought out lunch, but I do believe Megan, my wife, made it. Let's check in. I'm looking at this sandwich right now, seeing how well built it is. That's 100% Megan built. Thank you. Apples, Cheetos, and a few odds and ends. It looks like Nutter Butters. No, those are not Nutter Butters. Nutty Buddies? What are those? So I will have a sandwich and a drink. Probably water. Alani. I'll have either Cosmic Stardust or probably definitely will have one of these Celsiuses later. Live Fit. This is sparkling kiwi guava. I'm running out of cup holders, I believe. I got body armor and my radio as well too. So won't you dine with me? I'm not going to record me eating lunch. I will consume it right now. You can eat your snack or lunch or supper, and I'll give you the review in a little bit. Quick update, the wind died down a little bit in Nebraska. It's really nice. Got it fertilized, root sliced, harrowed on this side of the pivot. So now I'm moving the pivot. 88%. You probably can't see it. It's just flashing. And we are running in reverse. So that pivot goes this way. And my internet's not working. Actually, this is my cell signal that beams up to the satellites to my phone. Oh wait, you guys are my phone, so I can control it. I believe this has the 3G network and I need to upgrade to the 4G. I thought I did that last year, but I need to. Apparently I didn't, so put that on the list of things to do so we can do all the technology to help me farm better. Probably a good day, good time to jog back to the tractor. That way we can keep blood flowing, keep healthy, exercise, and stuff. This might be the end of the video. I'm not going to go much past dark. So if this is the last little bit, we'll see you in the next one. Was my lens dirty on that entire shoot? Sorry about that. There's a clear picture of the tractor.